Welcome to Texas Road Trip. I'm Caleb Shaw. Today we're in Corpus Christi and we're checking out the USS Lexington. We're meeting up with Kendle from South Texas TV. She's been kind enough to set up a tour. I'm super excited about this.
I am too, Caleb. Now, do you remember the last time you visited the Blue Ghost?
It's been a minute.
Well, I will tell you, it doesn't matter how many times you've been on this ship, there's always something new to see. So hop aboard with us and let's take a tour.
Let's go check it out.
Here at the Lexington, they have 3 escape rooms. One where you have to defuse a nuclear bomb. The second one is your ghost hunting. And the third one, you just need to survive. It's so much fun and it is a great challenge for the whole family.
You are not alone. We can help. Here at Sylvan Learning of Victoria, we take pride in being an educational resource for all ages. No matter what school looks like this year, get the support you need and restore calm in your home with supplemental learning support from Sylvan. By putting your trust in us, we would like to turn school stress into sighs of relief. We'll help your child and you manage the new school schedule, ensuring they get the support needed to succeed this year. Give us a call today.
From here, you're going to go into orientation with the owner. Don't try to go out of your way to see his face. Told you.
Stephanie, welcome to the White Trash family. We're so glad to have you here.
What does this guy really look like? I wonder if Jason's just pulling my leg.
Welcome to the family.
I'm excited.
For some reason, this isn't working like it's supposed to, but it should be here in the book somewhere. Hopefully I can find it. We have baseball teams that we sponsor, and we enjoy having that and going to baseball games in the summer, things we dealt with.
Excuse me, I have a quick question.
Here's that report you asked me for.
Oh, thank you.
It's the sizzling summer sell-off at Victory GMC. Take $4,000 off new Denali's. Enjoy 1.9% financing on new GMC Sierras and 3.9% financing on new GMC Terrains. Wow, big discounts and low financing rates. We think you'll call it Victory. Now go put them back.
Hey gang, we're out on the flight deck and I'm excited for this one. I am a big fan of this plane behind me, but for those that don't know, my friend, let them know what we got going on right here.
The Cruise, Tom Cruise plane over here, the plane he flew in Top Gun. We've got it. We didn't get it directly. Right after the film was shot, they sent it out to the boneyard out in the desert, and a Navy pilot going through there happened to notice the faded paintwork and everything else that said Maverick and whatnot. It's still painted up there. Anyway, he got the tail number, called the Air Museum, found out it was the real deal, and so he told them where it was. They got it, brought it over here. Then our aircraft restoration guy worked his magic and restored it to exactly the way it was in the movie.
What an incredible job, and I'm willing to bet that particular F-14 Tomcat right there is responsible for a lot of young men going into the Navy and the Air Force. Oh, yeah. And so I'm one of those guys, so it's really neat to be standing out here and see that plane.
Well, I'm not entirely sure if it's the plane or the sunglasses.
You know, I almost wore my aviators. I just didn't think I could pull off that Tom Cruise moment in front of the actual plane. I wasn't ready for all that, but can we go take a peek at it?
You're too tall for that.
That's a good point. I'll take that too. Let's go take a peek at this.
Take a look at it.
All right, so we are standing in front of another world-famous aircraft from a world-famous fleet. Can you tell me a little bit about this one behind us?
Yeah, actually, this is just an obsolete airplane that Blue Angels change out every now and again to newer aircraft. This one became obsolete. Now, the director at that time was a guy named retired Navy Captain Rocco Montesano. Rocco was his aviator name. And they just called Rocco and said, hey, we're changing out our airplanes. You want one? One of the old ones said, sure. So they just shipped it on over, and here it is. But that was a real active Blue Angel.
Steve Klein Custom Builder is ready to make your dream home become a reality. The historic Diamond Hill Collection is the newest private community offering beautiful new homes in downtown Victoria. New plans, new location, new look with the same goal: to develop, design, and build beautiful homes for our community and for the families who live in it. Visit our website or give us a call to view available homes today.
Furniture Warehouse Direct. I've got lots of furniture that we've just set back out. If you're needing something right away, come into the store, check it out. You can take right off the floor. We have Simmons Beauty Rest, Simmons Hybrid, and we have Simmons Beauty Rest Black. Our selection of bedroom sets right now, solid wood. We have some with self-closing drawers. We still carry a little bit of everything. We're budget friendly for every budget. We have financing options. We have leasing options. Check us out at FurnitureWarehouseDirect.com, and we're at 2110 John Stockbauer in Victoria, Texas.
All right, guys, we're back. I've got a very special guest that I'd like, if you wouldn't mind, sir, please introduce yourself.
Sure. My name is Steve Banta. I'm the Executive Director here at the USS Lexington Museum.
Well, first off, thanks so much for having us. We have had a ton of fun. Everybody has taken spectacular care of us. Everybody really knows their stuff up here.
Good.
You're walking through history. It's so cool. But, you know, I came to this place probably 10, 15 years ago, and everything just looks completely different. I've just noticed upgrade after upgrade after upgrade. Why should somebody, if they're in the Corpus area, come by and visit the USS Lexington?
That's a great question. So we do have new things on board the museum every year. We're continually opening new exhibits. We repaint the aircraft in historic paint jobs. If you think you've seen them once, you might not have seen them the way that they are now. But the really cool thing is, in addition to the great tours on board, the history that's here, we have newer things like escape rooms and fun experiences, interactive things for guests that they might not even know is on board a historic aircraft carrier. This is actually the only aircraft carrier in the entire world that has escape rooms on board. And if you've ever done that, it's a fun thing to do with your family and your friends. We have 3 different ones. They're all military kind of missions, you know, diffusing bombs and saving the ship and things like that. They're a lot of fun. And it brings people on board for a good time. What we're looking for is for you to be entertained and have fun here, regardless of what you come for. But at the same time, you may not realize that you're going to learn something.
Yes,
you're going to learn something about history, the history of this nation, and what this ship represents. You know, there were a lot of veterans that served on the ship over almost 50 years. And during that time, some people died on board serving their country. And this ship represents veterans as a whole, specifically Navy, but really all veterans, and we're happy to share that with our guests.
Yes, sir. That's one of the things that, as a veteran myself, you know, walking through here, it was very humbling to see those giants who served before, and you know, and lived this life, and this was real to them. It's a tourist stop for me, but those men and women, they lived this, you know, and that was one of the humbling things walking through is knowing that this was a part of that World War II generation. I would argue our greatest generation, you know, and so it was spectacular to really soak in that history and really get just a small inkling of what those men and women went through to serve and protect this nation. And so I appreciate what you guys have put together. It's phenomenal. And like you said, you don't run out of things to do. In fact, we ran out of time before we ran out of things to do. We didn't get to hit the chow hall or the mess hall or any of that kind of stuff, but we're excited to come back in the future, and we really do appreciate it. Is there anything I'm forgetting to tell people about here?
You know, I would say we really welcome you to come on board. You know, come aboard with your family, your friends. You mentioned a great thing about timing. You can come through for a quick spin around the ship, you know, in an hour or so. You won't see much. If you really want to see what the USS Lexington Museum has to offer, if you really want to feel the history and the vision of everything, people worked on this flight deck with these kinds of aircraft and when they served aboard the ship as well. And, you know, you can take hours here if you really want to see everything. We've got a great 3D movie that you can watch in our theater. We've got the ship to tour. We've got 5 great tour routes. We've got all the aircraft to look at. We've got some fun things to do. And the fact is, we've got an amazing crew on board this ship that understands that history, and they take good care of it, and we just want to share it with everybody. So I'm hoping you come out, bring your family, bring your friends, have some time in your plan to really spend and take time with it. And if you think you've seen it before, you don't really know some of the great things that we have to offer now, and I would really welcome you to come back and see what this has to offer, because the USS Lexington Museum is here, and we're just happy to share it with you.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you for that hospitality, and please extend that to all the crew. They were phenomenal, and like you said, they were very welcoming and very accommodating, so we're very grateful.
Another experience here at the USS Lexington is the flight simulator. So I'm gonna go try it out and I'll be right back and report back. A very cool experience. I definitely think you need to try it out if you come and visit. I'm like one step away from becoming a fighter pilot without the certificate, but I had a great time. I don't know about you, Caleb, but I had a great experience at the Lexington.
I had a ton of fun. Did you see that Tom Cruise F-14 Tomcat?
Yeah.
Top Gun, I'm done. That was
so
awesome.
Cool. What was your favorite part?
Totally that. Totally that. I'm a Top Gun fan. That hands down my favorite. Easy.
Well, if you haven't visited the Lexington in a while, we definitely recommend. We had a great time. It's a great experience for the whole family. So where are we going next?
Tune in to find out. We'll see you at the next one.